Hello everybody. In today's video we're going to try and get a whole hell of a lot more of this running rigging done, and yeah, it's taking quite a bit, but we're going to see how far we can go. So if you want to see how far we got, make sure you stay tuned.
High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
Hello BSC family, and welcome back to my bench. So today we're going to get back on this running rigging, and there's a lot to do. So if you haven't seen the last video, I'll kind of say what more I have left to do. So I'll leave a link up here in the corner. You can go check out that video, and it'll tell you where I'm at, what I've done, and what more I've got to do. But just a little recap here. I've got all the heavy stay lines done. I've got all the light stay lines done. I've got all the heavy and light back stay lines done, right? On everything. All the rat lines are done all the way to the top. And I've started on the running rigging, right? Now I've got this one here that goes to both sides, and from both sides goes to a block and comes down. This upper one here goes up through the halyard hole to another block, and then it splits off into two lines, one on each side. Now as you go further up, there's another one on this yard, goes up through another halyard hole down to this side, and then one that comes from this yard through another halyard hole right at the top and goes all the way down to the other side. Okay, now that I've turned the ship around, now on the main mast, I've done the exact same thing as the foremast, right? You have the two lines, one on each side going down. Then you've got one on the center here that splits off into two. One line goes on each side. And then I got one up here in the halyard hole up here. And then one here. And then another one at the very top. And the same thing, they all go down to the deck. And then the mitts and mast, same thing here. Okay, so again, like I said, same thing here as the first three, but now I've gotten into these spars here where there's a block right here. It comes out, ties up, and goes down. And then one ties here to a block, and then it's got the tackle that goes all the way down and ties off at the deck, right? Now that you can see what I'm doing, it ties off at the deck here. This one here goes to the end of the spar, but this is a flag line. You run your flag up on that. And then there's the tie line here that goes from these two different spars, right? And then it comes up to the mast up here, and then it's got the block and tackle down here that goes down to the deck. And let's see what else started those. Oh, there's one over here as well. Goes from this spar and down to block and tackle at the bottom. I do have to do a whole bunch more. Now on the other side, I don't know if you can see this. I'll try and get it into a position right about there maybe. I know it's hard to see. There's so many lines and a really bad background, but over here you can see, maybe you can't turn this on right here. Okay, so going from these 2 yards here, they go straight across to a block here and a block a little lower, and then they run down to the deck. Now I've tied a whole bunch of blocks here. There's 2 here, 1, 2 here. There's another 2 right here, and then there's 4 more right here. Of course, that's all split up. One up the top there goes across. This one here goes across. Then there's one on this side that goes this side. And again, at the top comes to this side. There's 2 blocks here. One is going to be on that side, one's this side. There's 4 there, 2 on that side, 2 on this side. And I'll have to do the same thing on the foremast. And yeah, so there's going to be lots to do. So I'm going to get at it here and start doing a whole bunch more. And when I've got some more, I'll come back, I'll show you, and probably keep going at that point. So while you're waiting, hit that subscribe button for me. Definitely hit that bell notification. Make sure that all notifications are turned on. Give me a thumbs up for these videos. Share out these videos. You know, that all helps out so much. Go check out my Facebook and Instagram. Links for them are down in the description. There is now a join button if you want to join out and help out the channel that way. And there is also the Teespring store for merch and PayPal me link down in the description. So I'm going to be back. I'll see you in a second. Okay, everybody. So, I'm not sure if I got enough light here, hopefully. But anyways, yeah, so I've got the foremast one done. Right? Remember I was saying I was going to do that. And all of those ones going all the way up. Right? And I said I'd come back when I have a bunch done. Well, since that last clip, it's been quite an event. This thing hit the floor, and I broke every one of these yards off, all the way up. Total, both the white and brown piece of the bowsprit broken off. That roof and boat came off, and they were separated. And then those 2 boats come off. That entire roof come off. And then the helm, my custom little shed door come off. The center roof piece come off. The white roof piece on the door entrance there come off. Almost every one of the dead eyes popped off. So I got this one. This is the last one I've got to put on, but almost all of them come off. But I spent about, I don't know, 6.5, 7 hours fixing the ship. And yeah, so since then, that's almost a week ago, and I've put probably another, I don't know, 3 weeks of rigging into this thing because I was working on the back half. So let me show you what I got done. This is what I've got done. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. So, as you can see here, I got blocks here, and they all run up. A block and a block and a block, tied to each end of the yard. Rigging in the center. I got rigging up in these yards. Don't worry, I'll try and give you some more angles here. And that all runs across to this one. I got the other side done. Now, looking at this through a camera does not do any justice. But you can kind of see the lines and ropes and rigging all through this. Trying to get you an angle from the other side or the other end. As you can see down there, there's blocks on both sides. And that rigging just runs all the way up. All the way across. Now I had to tie blocks deep inside. Back in here. I think I showed you that in the last clip. Blocks there, a couple blocks in there. And there's some blocks here, right there. And 4 down there. And yeah, so I'm going to have to do all of that again. All that rigging. From the foremast to the main mast. So I'll have to do all that pretty much same exact rigging. Now, one thing I did learn is all these blocks tied to here are getting done first before most of those lines are in the way. So that'll probably be in the next video, because yeah, after having to fix this thing, I gotta sit way back here just for you guys to see. So yeah, after fixing this thing and spending all this time on that rigging, because it's crazy amount of rigging, all right, I'm gonna leave you at this for this video, and in the next video, it'll be that section there. So yeah, like I always say, no matter what it is, just take your time, little by little, you'll get it done. And again, this is on your shelf, so build it your way. If you have to cheat a little bit on it, you know, nobody's going to notice but you, so build it your way. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for me, hit that bell notification, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to share the videos, and there's plenty of ways to help me out if you want to help out. Links for everything are down in the description. And don't forget to check me out on my Instagram and my Facebook group. But until next time, later.